Mickey, Minnie, and the Gingerbread House. This is one of the awesome Disney stories. Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a poor apprentice named Mickey. He worked for the village blacksmith. The blacksmith was a mean person and the work was hard. The only reason Mickey decided to remain in the village was for Minnie. Minnie worked at the village baker's shop. The baker was just as mean as the blacksmith. Minnie too was poor. The blacksmith and the baker used to be kind. They used to be wealthy too. But one day a witch has shown up in the village. The witch was a wicked one. She stole the baker and the blacksmith's money. Along with all their money, the witch stole their hearts as well. And now the blacksmith and the baker had become heartless and mean. So they made Minnie and Mickey work for long hours. Nothing seemed to make them happy. Oh, Mickey sighed one day. How nice they used to be, remembering the days when the blacksmith and the baker used to be good to the people. I hope things go back to being the way they used to be, Minnie wished. Mickey and Minnie remembered and wished, but nothing changed. One day, Mickey came up with an idea. He asked Minnie to run away with him. Our lives would be better without them, he said. Minnie agreed at once. That night, Mickey and Minnie sneaked out of their homes and they ran. They ran towards the deep forest. It was dark. They could hardly see where they were walking. They fell and scrambled through the dark woods for hours and hours. Their stomachs started growling due to hunger. They were about to stop and rest when Minnie saw something. "Mickey," she called. "Look, look, a cottage!" she cried with a great relief. As they walked and came closer to the house, they grasped. The house was made of gingerbread. "Do you think we could eat a part of it?" Minnie asked. "I'm so hungry." "I think so," replied Mickey. They took a piece out of the windowsill. It was tasty. It was made of sugar. He eagerly took out another piece and began eating. Slowly the door sneaked open. At the door stood a woman. She smiled at them. "Come in, little ones." She invited them into the house. "You two must be tired and hungry. There is a lot to eat." Mickey and Minnie followed the kind old lady happily. They were relieved to find a place to rest and eat. The house smelled delicious and warm. That night, the women made the most wonderful meal Mickey and Minnie had ever tasted. There was a turkey and a lot of fresh vegetables. The meal was followed by sort of delicious cakes. This was the best meal. They cried happily. The kind old women let them eat till their stomachs were full. The enormous meal made them, both of them, extremely happy. Their eyelids started drooping. The old lady noticed this and said, "You must be sleepy too. You can be my guest and sleep here tonight." So the old lady took them up to a room. It was warm and cozy. She tucked both of them in the comfortable beds. And before they knew it, Mickey and Minnie drifted off to the pleasant dreamlands. But when Mickey woke up the next morning, he could tell something was terribly wrong. He soon found out that he was locked up in the cage. Minnie had been put to work. She was in the kitchen mixing dough for the old lady. The old lady who has been so kind and gentle the other night has turned into a bitter and a rude woman. The old woman looked at Mickey and said, "Once I will feed you and make you fat. And once you're fat, I will turn you into a pie." She then laughed wickedly. Mickey stared at her in disbelief. He could not believe that she had been tricked them. The old woman was an evil witch. "Knead the dough properly," she ordered Minnie. And as soon as Minnie was done with the dough, she ordered her to do something else. "Light the oven," she shouted. Minnie did not know how to. So she said to the witch, "The baker has always done that herself. I do not know how to light an oven." When the old witch heard of the baker, she began laughing. Then she said, "I remember the baker, the blacksmiths too. Do they miss their fortunes too much?" You, Minnie, suddenly realized. You are the witch who stole the fortunes and the kindness. Minnie knew something had to be done about the witch. She waited for the right moment to make her move. When Minnie saw that the old witch's back was turned towards her, she pushed the witch. The witch fell down the cold oven and Minnie slammed the oven shut. Minnie quickly unlocked Mickey's cage and set him free. "We can run away now," Mickey told Minnie. But before they could run out of the house, they showed a table against the oven door. The witch was securely trapped now. They decided to go to the witch's attic. There they found the hearts of the blacksmith and the baker. And they also found the fortunes. Mickey and Minnie took all the fortunes and both the hearts and ran out of the gingerbread house. They hurried back home. Once they reached the village, they returned all the wealth to the owners as well as the hearts. And so the blacksmith, the baker, Mickey and Minnie lived happily ever after.